So there isn't any kind of storage in the door, obviously, right?
No.
Yeah, that would make sense because if you did, when you flipped it up, it would probably stuff would spill out of there.
Uh, yeah, and there's not really the space,
Okay. All right. So this was a cute touch. The Aptera tent baggie here
right?
um makes us lets us know that Aptera is still thinking about the tent.
We are.
Is that something that you guys are actively working on? Or
It's
I just figured you guys had kind
yeah.
of put that on the back burner because you got to produce the vehicle first.
It is less of a priority right now, but
Uh-huh.
the intention, as you've known from all along, is like there you'll have the ability to have this kind of tent or what you call the sunshade. It's somewhere in between,
Uh-huh.
that will you'll be able to carry it with you, and what a perfect place to put it, but in the cargo bunk.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cute. I like it.
Yeah.
Um and then someone noticed there is a slight it's pretty hard to tell, but yeah, you can see when you blow it, there's like a grill, there's like holes here.
Yes.
Um, is that another speaker? Because obviously this is a speaker on this side.
Correct. Yeah, no, good eye on whoever pointed that out. The left and the right trims for the B pillar, the midsection of the vehicle, they're not symmetrical. The one on the driver's side, left-hand side, that houses, there is a kind of grill there because that's where the air exchange is from the interior to the exterior. It's a one-way kind of valve.
Okay.
So you've seen that in some of our other videos where it's kind of a baffle
Hmm.
almost, where the air is allowed to go one side and then it won't go back the other way. And that happens. You need that for HVAC, but also when you shut the doors, it needs to let the pressure out.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so
Otherwise,
that's the
your
that's the
ears would feel funny.
exactly that's the pass or driver's side. Passenger side, it's a different shape because we want to minimize the size of the plastic part,
Uh-huh.
and it goes around the speaker, which is, because we may, there'll be an opportunity where you don't order a vehicle with a large speaker there. So
Correct.
why put a cover over something that's not there?
Uh-huh.
Right. So there's a little bit of asymmetry, but I want to address something about the cargo bunk. The lid has been designed to be secure in place, even in the event of a rapid deceleration event. So
Okay.
we're in the process of testing that out. And by the way, I've seen the images of the actual forged bink, like the entire tub that we've been waiting for.
Oh yeah, yeah. So is that done?
I said I've seen the images of it. Yeah.
But
And
these
and
are like images of the physical thing,
the
not
physical thing.
renderings. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's the part that you see in the CAD here, but
Uh-huh.
now I've seen the physical parts, but in images.
Okay. So the whole thing is now done.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So this lid is designed to be securely in place, but
Uh-huh.
also removable by the user. You'll be able to take it out very easily,
Uh-huh.
right? It's not hinged for a variety of reasons, but you'll
Right.
be able to store it securely
Uh-huh.
and remove it easily.
Okay. But it will stay in place in a rapid
Yes.
deceleration event because you
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't want this to become a projectile in there.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but it looks like there's no latching mechanism, so you guys have some kind of ingenious way of making it stay without
Basically,
latches or a locking mechanism.
in this case, you don't need a latch.
Yeah, it's because I don't see where there would be a mechanism to unlatch or unlock something. It just looks like it's a pull tab here.
The pull tab, that's exactly what it is.
All right, and then there's these little rings here in the cargo area,
Correct.
and these are obviously so you can hook in like some kind of cargo netting or
Those
other
are
things
cargo
into there.
tie downs,
Mhm.
and we were able to put those four in place. They also serve a double duty in that they help to secure the rear fabric or carpet.
Okay. Okay. And do you know if like is Aptera planning on putting some kind of cargo netting as like standard with the vehicle or this is just there for aftermarket use?
You'll be able to order kind of accessories that will be able to use those tie downs. And remember, there's ones on the upper part too. So you'll be able to tie the two together.
Oh, okay. So there's something up here,
Not up there, a little bit further forward.
like
Yes, there.
here someplace.
Yep.
Okay, so then you could separate this area from the passenger area.
Yes.
Okay. I don't see the latching area, but it's somewhere in here, huh?
Yep.
It just doesn't show up on this render.
I thought we talked about it before.
I know, I thought we did too.
Yeah, there's essentially a trim piece that holds the headliner in place.
Uh-huh.
It has these little hooks built into it. And
Okay.
I think I can see them. They might just be a little bit dark,
Okay.
but we can follow back on that.
Okay. I'm looking for them and I'm not seeing them. Okay. And then that's I noticed there's like a little seam down the middle on
Yes.
the head cover, which is, I mean, I kind of like the look of it, but it's not, I haven't seen this very often in other vehicles.
Well, there's a reason you haven't, but there's a reason we are doing it this way.
Okay.
And if you scroll forward a little bit, you'll see why, and then you'll kind of make this observation. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, you can stop there. Look at the top of the A-pillars. There's no seam.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because
Normally-
usually there's a seam right here.
Correct.
Yeah.
What we've done is we've turned the headliner from 3 parts into 2 parts. So instead of 2 A-pillar covers and 1 headliner, it's a left and a right with a seam down the middle, which allows us the opportunity to house the forward section and make these parts install and be much more elegant overall.
Okay. It's like
So that's
easier to
the big
put in
difference.
and easier to work
Correct.
with.
And your review caught you like, oh, there's this like center line here, but you didn't catch that there's no part line at the top of the A.
Yes, I did not see
So
that.
when you get in your vehicle tomorrow, you're going to look at the top of the A-pillars, and you're going to say, oh yeah, I guess this is always how it's been done.
Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're zooming out. So there's netting on the driver's side, but no netting on the passenger side here.
There should be netting on both sides, unless that's a
Okay.
rendering artifact. I can't tell.
Oops.
Oh, you went back to the
Yeah, I
beginning.
went back to the beginning on. Okay, so yeah, if we cycle through here,
Yep,
we look at, so it's supposed to be netting on both sides.
should be. But
I
that's
mean, maybe you just can't
it's not
tell because of the
forward.
angle.
Yeah, I don't know.
It kind of looks like there isn't netting, but it's supposed to be netting on both sides. Okay.
Yes.
And then right here is this also netting supposed to be?
That's the cord. There's no netting there.
There's no netting between here and here.
Correct.
Okay.